What actually makes Lalita Sahasranama so powerful that, we hear people saying that, I started reciting it, I started listening to it, and then my life changed?
I'm not saying it is wrong. It is not perfectly right, because the power of a stotra comes from the person only. The way you focus, the way you adore. Are you reciting the Lalita Sahasranama for getting a job? She is being worshipped through Lalita Sahasranama. She is being worshipped through Vishnu Sahasranama. She is being worshipped in any other Skanda Shashti Kavacham. The names are different, the words are different, the prayers are different. But the Shastra says, Sarvadeva Namaskaram Keshavam Pratigacchati. All the roads lead to one point.
What changes actually reciting Lalita Sahasranama bring into your life?
It may bring some changes in the external, but you should not relate that to the Lalita Sahasranama. Very difficult. Many people think because I recited Lalita Sahasranama, this change has come.
Namaste everyone, a very warm welcome on the show, and I'm your host Rangoli Sharma. Another day, and I've brought to you another exclusive episode of our English series Mystic Mind. Before starting the discussion, do let me know from which part of the world you're watching this particular podcast. If I tell you there is one Sahasranama that I'm sure 95% of my viewers have heard the name of, it would be Lalita Sahasranama. What makes it so popular? How the 1,000 names of the Divine Mother, they have the power to transform you. They say this is one Sahasranama that is capable of giving you all the material wealth in the world, at the same time, all the spiritual progression that your soul requires. So what makes Lalita Sahasranama so powerful? How can you make it a regular part of your life? Now, so many of my viewers would have this doubt that I'm not able to pronounce it clearly, Rangoli. So what is the best option? Do you listen to it? Can listening to Lalita Sahasranama also transform your life? I've explored all these questions in today's podcast. I'm sure by the end of this discussion, your perception about Devi is going to change, and I'm sure you're going to attain her blessings. So if by any chance you have clicked on this particular podcast, maybe this is her wish, maybe she wants you to make Lalita Sahasranama a part of your life, and maybe bigger changes, bigger transformation is coming into your life. Let's dive deep into today's discussion, and for this wonderful discussion, I have once again with me a Sri Vidya Guru from the last 40 years, and you've loved him absolutely in the previous podcast as well. Let's welcome Guru Karunamaya once again on Speaking Tree. Shri Matre Nama.
Shri Matre Nama.
Guruji, a very warm welcome on the show. Such a pleasure to sit with you again today. And I'm sure this particular podcast of ours is going to reach to a lot of people, because I've chosen such a sacred and powerful and already famous text in itself. Lalita Sahasranama.
Wow.
The 1,000 names of the Divine Mother. So Guruji, to begin with, I'm sure so many people would have difficulty into chanting the 1,000 names because they might not be aware of the language, or they might not be good with the pronunciation. So what people do is they start listening to it. Now, one very important doubt that all my viewers have in their mind is, does listening also impact me as much as chanting Lalita Sahasranama would do? What's your take on it? Like, can the listening frequency also impact you as much as chanting would?
Very good question, actually. Whether listening or reciting, both have one common requirement: focus. When you are reciting also, you can think about something else and recite automatically. I need to whitewash this ceiling. That's the feeling
mind
here.
Is somewhere else.
Mind is somewhere. But that recitation is not good. So, but Bhakti Sutra, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vandanam, Archanam, Sakhyam, Vishnosparanam, Padasevanam. Like that, 9 Bhakti Margas have been prescribed by Narada. In the first one is Shravanam only, listening. But Shravanam also, if we just play it and do something else and talking to others, well, I'm listening, but I'm doing something else.
Right.
And I'm shouting
cooking,
on others also.
You're cooking or you're watching something.
And suppose I'm listening and some small boy or some small girl is crying loudly. Stop! I'm listening Lalita Sahasranama. Don't you know? Whom are you shouting on? Bala Tripura Sundari. That's why I said girl.
Child, yes.
So I need to be unaware of everything that is happening around me. With so much focus. If you listen, it is equal to 2 times recitation.
Let me put it more clearly to my viewers. If you listen to it carefully, it is equivalent to 2 times you reciting the Lalita Sahasranama.
Because the one who is listening is here. The one who is reciting is here. Recitation comes from memory. Listening comes from bhava. So when you are reciting, when you are listening, automatically bhava also comes to you. The meaning. I'm not a scholar. You know that. Last time also I told. I'm not a Sanskrit scholar. I never studied any Upanishads. But how dare I can attempt to tell the meanings of Lalita Sahasranama, which are there. How? If you meditate on that name, Chidagni Sambhota Devakarasa Mudita. Chidagni. What is Chidagni? This doesn't know because it's empty. We have not got the knowledge. I can go to internet and get that, but that should not be, it's a second-hand knowledge. First-hand knowledge should come. So I focus more on that word, then suddenly it comes from here. Chit Agni, it comes from here. Chit Agni, the fire should be there. I'm not satisfied with that. What is the fire should be there? When all your desires are burned, when all your preconceived notions are burned, when all your priorities are burned, then Chidagnikunda Sambhota Devakarasa Mudda, she comes out to do good things through you. Devakarya. Like that, if you listen to Lalita Sahasranama with deep focus, you said actually it is difficult to pronounce and leka. This I don't know this also is a maya of the mind. You can be a scholar, only the atma viswasa, the self-confidence, that should be there. So Sravanam, listening, is actually more powerful than reciting.
That's what you feel?
100%. If all the trikaranas are suddhi, manasa, vacha, karmana. Manasa, the thought. There should not be any thoughts in your mind except trying to get her tattva picture in your ajna chakra, that space. And I'm listening, I'm closing my eyes and trying to picturize the form of the formless entity. Form of the formless entity. That is manasa. Vacha, when I'm listening, suppose you're listening to a movie song. You never heard about it. First time you're listening. So, when you're listening with focus, automatically your lips start moving.
You try making it up.
You try to make it up. And one day, you get by heart. Without your knowledge, you are getting by heart. In the same way, if you listen to that Lalita Sahasranama with focus, automatically move over there, Mrityudharagutarika. All these names will, Mrityudharagutarika, all these names will come automatically. That is Vacha. Who is speaking? Not you. That supreme power, which is pleased by your focus on her, is coming and dancing on your tongue. You don't know that. That kind of feeling you should have. And karmana. You listen, but there is a posture for the listening.
Posture.
100%. Of course, you can listen casually, you can sleep and then like this also listen.
Yeah,
like.
some people, when they wake up, they listen to it. While they're sleeping, they go to sleep.
Unless
this is the
you
last
are
thing
sick.
they're listening.
That for sick people, yes. Even Vishnu Sahasranamam, they say Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varane. If you say Sri Rama Rama Rama, it is equal to reciting Vishnu Sahasranama.
Only these.
Many people are ready. They think like that. Oh, really? Then I can say Sri Rama Rama.
Yes,
1, Sri Rama Rama 2.
1,000
like that.
names already done so easily, so quickly.
But that's not. When you are all right, when health is all right, recite Vishnu Sahasranama. When you are not well, sick, and lying down on the bed, you can't recite. Say that Sri Rama Rama. It will be taken as, in that condition also, you are remembering him, that's granted 100%.
How kind God is.
So, the posture is important for Shravanam.
Okay. So, the first condition is keep the posture straight.
Keep the posture straight and then like this.
This should be
this
the most...
locking of energy.
Okay.
Is casual, relaxing, locking of energy. I'm telling all these things because you said, is it equally powerful or more powerful than reciting?
Reciting or chanting, yes.
For that only. Otherwise, if you have love towards mother, you can listen to that like anything. But if you want to do sadhana, serious sadhana, this is how I say it. And then close your eyes and listen to that. Because if you open your eyes, anything can disturb your attention. Right? Somebody may be moving the things and you are not happy with that, then you are distracted. So, manasa, vacha, karmana. These are called trikaranas. They are suddhi, pure, and you listen to that. There's nothing to beat listening to Lalita Sahasranama. And also, the environment also. Many people have gazebos, open space, lawn, swimming pool. But they never go there. They're very busy in office and career and typing and everything. Suppose you sit out in the outside with nice weather and you play Lalita Sahasranama. Listen to that. You'll be wondering, next time you report to me that, wow, what an experience. Are you by-hearting Lalita Sahasranama? No. Do you know the meaning of Lalita Sahasranama?
No. You're just experiencing it.
Experience. In that way, listening is more powerful than reciting.
Wonderfully said. So I'm sure this will give some relief to those people who say, oh, I cannot recite it yet. I have not mastered the pronunciation. So as Guruji said, that you can even listen to it.
But don't forget the underlying
conditions. Yes. Guruji, one very important question here. What actually makes Lalita Sahasranam so powerful that, we hear people saying that, I started reciting it, I started listening to it, and then my life changed. I was not the same person who I was 3 months back or a year back. What really happens when one regularly chants Lalita Sahasranama?
In fact, Lalita Sahasranam in one line says, Samanadhika Vajjita. She is being worshipped through Lalita Sahasranamam. She is being worshipped through Vishnu Sahasranamam. She is being worshipped in any other Skanda Shashti Kavacham. The names are different, the words are different, the prayers are different. But the Shastra says, Sarvadeva Namaskaram Keshavam Pratigacchati. All the roads lead to one point. That is Parabrahma or Parameshwari. So if that is the case, to say Lalita Sahasranam is more powerful than any other thing is not perfectly right. Because I'm not saying it is wrong.
Okay.
You see my words. I'm not saying it is wrong. It is not perfectly right. Because the power of a stotra comes from the person only. The way you focus, the way you adore. Are you reciting the Lalita Sahasranama for getting a job? Are you reciting for getting married?
Wealth.
Then the power is less.
Really?
100%.
Then what should be the ideal reason? Because so many people begin with these desires. They think, goddess is kind enough, she will grant me my wishes.
I read Lalita Sahasranama to understand mother, experience mother inside me and outside me. Wow. Till that time, till my last breath, I recite. And then what happens is, you become a yogi, right? You are becoming a yogi. If you are becoming a yogi, there is no next birth. If everybody is free from birth, then where is her business going? There won't be any srushti, there won't be any continuation. So she will put you into Maya by giving a good job, by giving a good wife, by giving children. Then this fellow will think, wow, because Lalita Sahasranama, I'm getting
me all this.
Once you get that small relative, she's gone. Because you think I'm a employment counselor, marriage counselor, real estate agent.
Makes sense.
You are putting me down. I'm beyond that. So, you recite Lalita Sahasranama without any expectation. Only one thing, Ma, I want to understand you and experience you. Give me that experience. Even for few seconds in my life, I'm happy. This whole life I am spending to enjoy that few seconds of your own experience. Is that great sacrifice if you recite the Lalita Sahasranama or Vishnu Sahasranama or any Skandashtati Kavacham. All the stotras are powerful. So the first rule is, you need to recite without any expectation, any stotra. And a statement is there, all the stotras are jeevan sutras.
Jeevan sutras.
That means life principles, life rules. So it's not enough if I keep on reciting Lalita Sahasranama only. Maybe how many times you can recite in a day? 10 times? 15 times? 20 times? Still, there is another part of your life which is dealing with the world, dealing with your family.
Demands your energy.
So whatever you learned, experienced through Lalita Sahasranama, you need to implement in your normal life. And that's missing. You think that God should get you married, God should get you good job, God should get you good house, children, then what are you doing? There's no role.
You're desiring.
That's why I say, thinking is done upstairs,
right.
Experience downstairs. Don't think. Who asked you to think? Experience what is given. Right? So, like this speaking tree episode, we didn't even plan for this episode that time itself. It just came. Second time I'm coming on your channel. Just accept it. But again, don't expect me to come on the third time. That is another thing. So the expectation should not be there. The pure love should be there. Automatically everything comes. So that's the first one. Number second one is implementation. Janma mrityu jara tapta jan vishranti dayini. That's one line. I recite the mantra Janma mrityu jara tapta jan vishranti dayini 100 times. It may not do good. Of course, there is a power of the sound of the syllables. That power is there, always there. But then the power is not 100% full unless you implement that. What is the implementation? I need to understand coming into the life, janma, mrityu, death, jara, old age. This is all tiring this jiva. And for this tired jiva, the only one solace is Amma. When I understand that, then I don't count, I have recited 10 times Lalita Sahasranama. And I say, this is the new thing maybe for you and your viewers. don't expect to read Lalita Sahasranama completely from beginning to end.
Really? Because that's what people think when they start reciting. They think they have to complete it, otherwise you will have to face the wrath of Devi. She will be disappointed. How dare you not
It
complete?
is 1,000 names. Unfortunately, we have only one name, Rangoli, Guru Karunamaya.
Yeah.
Suppose I have 10 names and you call me any one of them, will I respond or not? Similarly, Lalita has got 1,000 names. Any name is equally powerful. But the mind is fluctuating. That's why I need to recite 1,000 names. But Lalita Sahasranama should be understood in this way. Whenever you get a time, 5 minutes time, wherever you get an opportunity to start that, Visatantutaniyasi Marani Mandagamana Maha Lavanya Sevadihi Sarva Runa Anavadyangi Sarva Varanapushtam, that part, whatever part. And then your work comes. Okay, stop. I'll come. I have work to do. Go back. And in between your work, fill up the fillers, you say in your TV channels, or the fillers. That fillers should be Lalita Sahasranama. If you make that happen, only one time you recite completely. But every time nobody can recite because we have family, Amma.
Exactly.
We have family, we have job. How can I recite? She also
Makes
knows
sense.
that because she is the one who gave the family to us. So one time you recite, any time you have a half an hour time you recite. But for that sake, don't lose this 5 minutes, 2 minutes time.
Okay.
That also can be filled up with Lalita Sahasranama.
Right. So you can utilize those few minutes by chanting few names.
Few
right?
names. Wherever it comes. There need not be any order or anything like that. Whatever comes to my mind, it should come from here. If it comes from here, there is order. But if it comes from here, there is no order. Whatever it comes, that you recite, then there is no comparison to the power of Lalita Sahasranama. Not only Lalita Sahasranama, all the Stotra, Sahasranamas will function, provided you use these principles in reciting.
Wonderful. But Guruji, what changes actually reciting Lalita Sahasranama bring into your life?
Good. Whatever is happening in our life, the Shastra says, it is the effect of the action we have done before. Our karma phala.
Karma, yes.
Whatever. Either good or bad. Good and bad are stamped by the mind. But for her, it's an incident. The mind says a good incident is a bad incident. So, having said that, what changes it can bring is, it may bring some changes in the external. But you should not relate that to the Lalita Sahasranama. Very difficult. Many people think, because I recited Lalita Sahasranama, this change has come. Suppose that is correct, okay. Next time he has got another desire and he recites the same Lalita Sahasranama, expecting that to work in the same way.
Exactly.
And
that last time I recited this and I got this
Exactly.
promotion. So let's now again try reciting it so that I'll get another job, better promotion.
Yes, but it may not work, suppose. Then he doubts, why is it not working? Let me try second time. Second time also, it won't work. Somebody else, you are reciting Lalita Sahasranama? It's not very powerful. Recite Vishnu Sahasranama, that's more powerful. Trust me, he'll jump up from the Lalita to Vishnu.
Absolutely, Guruji. Absolutely.
Which is not correct. So don't relate the external things to Lalita Sahasranama. Though there may be, I'm not saying it won't work at all. It's a Maya. Amma is putting you into Maya. Don't fall into that. What it can do, definitely, is it will prepare you for the life.
Prepare you for the life. Reciting Lalita Sahasranama will prepare you for the life.
Same life, same husband, same wife, same children. But you don't shake or get agitated. You'll be firm with a smile on your face, handling.
Wonderful.
Look at the stories of all the bhaktas. Anybody had a good life, Amma? Surdas, Kabir Das, Tulsi Das, Gora Kumbha, Choka Meda, Mirabai, anybody. They didn't even enjoy the comforts we have. Everything difficulties. But still, they stuck to that. So, what changes it can do is internal changes. It cleanses one chakra after another chakra. It removes the doubt and fear in the Mooladhara chakra. It controls anger, lust, greed, hatred and selfishness, ego in the Swadhisthana chakra. It removes the power hunger in the Manipura chakra. It develops unconditional love in the Anahata chakra. Like that, if you go on saying, it completely cleanses up and then the miracle happens. The energy moves through the chakra. That's what you say. Kundalini.
Awakening, Kundalini rising. Guruji, as I began the podcast, I told my viewers that if there is one text which can give you spiritual progression, but at the same time materialistic growth as well, that is Lalita Sahasranama. At least that's what I have learned from a lot of people. I have heard from a lot of people. But Guruji, maybe we can call it an unfortunate incident that so many people approach Lalita Sahasranama or Devi Shri Vidya only for the material benefits. So do you think actually reciting Lalita Sahasranama for n number of days or, making Devi happy will actually give you a lot of wealth? Because so many people promise that, we recited Lalita Sahasranama for this number of days and then I got my desired wealth, I got my desired beauty. So is it possible, does Devi's grace actually shows in the form of material wealth?
Occasionally, yes.
Yes, that's why people so powerfully claim it, right? You go, you recite Lalita Sahasranama and see
that's not the truth.
Changes in your life.
It said Bhoga Moksha. Bhoga is Maya. Moksha is Jnana. Mother is appearing in the two forms. Maya, illusion, Moksha, and permanency and the real truth, Rutam they call. So, Lalita Sahasranam can provide you bhoga. But if the person takes that bhoga as a result of the Lalita Sahasranam, he will fall into the Maya. He should enjoy the bhoga. I'm not saying leave everything and go to Himalayas and become a sannyasi.
Saint,
no.
Yes.
Enjoy that. But then don't relate it to Lalita Sahasranam. Say, Amma, what Maya you are trying to do? You want me to forget you and then get into this illusion, luxury? I'll enjoy, but I won't leave you. Till I get the moksha, till I get the knowledge, till I fully understand you, till I can see inside and outside me, till that time. Whatever bhoga you do, that's why in Isavasya Upanishad it said, Tyenak taktena bundidam agruda kaspa siddhanam. The second sloka. That means enjoy everything, but with the feeling that nothing belongs to you.
It's all her.
Enjoy everything. That gives you more satisfaction. If your TV remote is yours, then you have a cover, plastic cover. People put, no, you should not get dust, and press slightly.
Yes, I remember. Especially in childhood,
Yeah.
Mothers are
but
very
then if you
specific.
If you go to other people's house, taka, 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 what is that? Because it doesn't belong to you. So, your question has got a mixed answer. Yes, of course, Lalita Sahasranam. Not only Lalita Sahasranam, any stotra, if recited as per the requirements behind the stotra parayana, they will provide. But whatever is happening externally definitely is a Maya.
Right.
Because in the Dakshinamurti Stotram says, Viswam Drishyam Darpana Nagari. That means, whatever world you are seeing, it is only you. You are seeing yourself in the world. Just before this, we had a talk with your chief.
Yes.
And he was appreciating, I don't know whether I can talk about him in the channel or not. He's a great soul. And he said, Swamiji is a egoless person and really egoless. I was listening to this with the mudra. Later on, the answer came from you. You are telling is absolutely humble and egoless person. Then if you join these two, Only a egoless person can see egolessness in the other world.
How beautiful.
Isn't it true? That just
Absolutely.
because he is egoless and he is seeing me egoless.
Yes.
That means it's a mirror image.
Yes. The world is the world is a reflection of you.
Reflection of you. If you see anger in the other person, that's not his anger. Your anger. If you take that, then there is a chance for improving yourself. Right? Otherwise, they'll be feeling, oh, I'm great. I don't have ego. Even the chief is telling that I don't have ego. Then actually the ego comes up.
Yes.
But if you don't attribute that to yourself, whatever he's saying, it is him. So, in that way, any stotram will give you bhoga and moksha. Materialistic things also will be fulfilled. But to enjoy it, and don't get into that continuous, infinite loop of because of this happened. Because of this, there is no relative thinking in spirituality. It happened. It happened.
So the conclusion is, don't get attached to it and don't make it the reason that you got your wealth because of chanting Sahasranama. Every Sahasranama, every Stotra is capable of giving you everything in life.
What happens is, if you are doing that, there may be temporary joy. I'm not saying that. There may be temporary joy, but 100% it will be temporary only. There will be a time there your Sahasranama will not be working for you. Because saturation has come. And the more it is working, you think that it's working, the more desires are coming.
Yes.
But if it is really working, the desire should stop. Yes or no? Did you understand my question? People say, if you recite Lalita Sahasranama, all the desires are fulfilled.
There should be no desire left. Why new desires are
exactly.
sprouting?
Yes. Nobody understands that.
Yes. Very important.
If you understand that way, definitely it will be a good life.
So Guruji, one very important question that so many of my viewers who are learning about Lalita Sahasranama for the first time, they would have this question. That I know that there is such Sahasranama that exists for Devi, which makes me fulfill all my desires. But what is the ideal way to start reciting it, or start chanting it, or start listening to it? So what is the ideal procedure that one can begin with?
Very, very good question. Before chanting not only Lalita Sahasranama, any stotra, or before doing any ritual, there is one place called dhyaanam. Lalita Sahasranama, dhyaanam, arunam karuna tarangitakshim dhrutabhasankritam pushpabana chapam, like that it goes. Any stotra, any ritual, dhyaanam is there. Many people think dhyaanam is partially correct. Dhyaanam is worshipping that Almighty and with the praise and description of our power. That's one part. But the purpose of dhyaanam is, if you don't do the dhyaanam and come directly from the kitchen where you had a dissatisfaction about the life, and then sitting to the puja room, Sri Mata, Sri Maharajni, Srimati Mahatma, oh my God, I need help in this. You go into the desire infinite loop.
Yes, I need a job, I need a promotion, I need to get married.
So, dhyanam is to make you free from what you require and focus on what you have. So, you should always make your prayer thanksgiving prayer. With a smile on your face. Thanks, Amma. Wonderful life you are given. I'm very, very happy. You know, I may be having... You need to talk to Amba like this.
Like we are talking.
Yes.
You need to talk to her like you're talking to a person, or your mother,
exactly.
Your physical mother.
Exactly. That's how. It's not an icon. It's not a yantra. It's not a photograph. It's a mother. It's a private room. You can talk whatever you want. So, you know, I may be having different problem, but you know, you give me a chance to recite Lalita Sahasranama. Thank you for that. Focus, control my mind so that I am fully focused on you. Nothing else matters. With that feeling, you need to start. That means, that's why in Lalita Sahasranama, Nirmama, Mamata-antri, Nishpapa, Papanasini, Nishkrodha, Krodhasavani, Nirlobha, Lobhanasini. What all the first words, they are telling the requirements you should have before you start.
Really? That this is your requirement, this is your patrata to even approach Devi or approach Lalita Sahasranama.
Nirlobha. That means you should not be miserly. So many people, if you want to offer some saree to God, they go to the shop. Amma, what for this saree? It's only for God. It's for puja only.
Give anything.
Cheap. But for you, very costly.
Should be stone
That's
studded.
called lobha.
Yes.
So before you start Lalita Sahasranama, I need to understand what lobha I have, and I need to tell myself I should not have any lobhatvam. The broad-mindedness should be there. Like that, I need to train myself. Put a smile and put thanksgiving. Many people are not married. At least I am married. It may be difficult, but that's fine. You will take care, I know. That kind of feeling will number one. Number two, read Lalita Sahasranama or listen to Lalita Sahasranama only when your mind is free from everything else. When a little bit at least. Just because I had to recite Lalita Sahasranama every day at this time, 6 o'clock, say, and 5:30 you had a fight. I'm sorry, not about you. Somebody has a fight.
I don't fight.
So, 6 o'clock I have to read it. And then when you fight, how will be your face? Like that. Sri Mata, Sri Maharajni, Sri Mahatare Sri.
Yes.
So, that won't work. So, don't put that condition. Whenever your mind is free, whenever you feel like thanking Mother, your son is behaving very well. Whom you thank? No, you don't think that I'm responsible for the bringing up my son. Thanks, Amma. Then at that time, you recite 2 or 3 lines. That's how to communicate with the mother. So when you recite, when your mind is free and happy. And also the timing, Brahma Muhurta, they say. Before the sunrise, 1.5 hours, many people say different timing. Don't worry about the timing. I say at least half an hour before the sunrise, you recite that.
But Guruji, so many people would say, I too don't even wake up in a Brahma Muhurat only. Then
if you want good life, you need to do.
You need to wake up.
You sleep afterwards.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
Brahma Muhurtam don't miss. Because whether people believe or not, it's a trust which makes you lead a virtuous life, value-based life. They say all the deities will move from south to north in the direction of Brahaspati at this time, and whoever will be reciting stotras or doing ritual, they'll be blessed by them.
Okay. So it's the timing
and
of
if you are sleeping at that time, you're missing that.
You'll be missing.
So my Guruji used to say, you get up, do, and after the puja, after the recitation, you sleep. That's fine. If you can, of course. So, Muhurta, Brahma Muhurta time and evening sunset time, these are the best times you can recite.
Okay. Evening sunset is also good?
Sunset time, because it's called Asura Sandhya Vela in Sanskrit. Asura means Rakshasa, demons. Yes. That's when all the jnana will get removed, and then you get into illusions and bad thoughts, anger, tiredness, frustration, all these come. That time it will protect. So that is the time where you can. So timing, thanking the mother for what you have, and then the last but not the least is, what for you are reciting or listening Lalita Sahasranama, make it clear to yourself.
And to Devi as well?
Huh?
And to Devi as well?
Yes. Amma, I want a job. I don't know, people, Rangoli told through a channel that if you recite Lalita Sahasranama, you'll get a job.
Get a job.
I trust everybody. For that only I am reciting. Only one time you get me a job. Otherwise I will recite. That's fine. Not with any desire. So that like that you can have a conversation. One time you can, but most of the time recite Lalita Sahasranama with a love towards the mother, adoration towards mother, and definitely you will have a good life. I'm not saying every problem will be cleared. If they say, I'm sorry to say, don't believe them. No. Problems will be there, but it will be compressed. Instead of suffering for 4 years, you may suffer for 4 days or 4 hours or 4 minutes or in the sleep also. And you have strength to face it. That's the main thing. Okay. Whatever may be the problem, you will have strength to face it. So, in this way, don't ever expect that I have to recite Lalita Sahasranam perfectly also. There is no perfection. Savyapa sabya margastha. Whatever it comes. And anyways, last at the end, mantrahinam, kriyahinam, bhaktihinam, you say. That means, whatever I recited wrongly, please ignore that and give me full marks. 100 out of 100.
But Guruji, what about offerings? Like you light a diya, you offer something to Devi. Like, does that also help? Or do you need to ideally do it like you offer something to Devi, flower or prasadam, or you light a diya?
Lalita Sahasranam again. Sarvopadhi vinamukta sadashiva pativrata. Anything upadhi is a medium. Flower is a medium of expression. Again, in one of the podcasts I told, what is the purpose of offering flower is, looking at the flower, it is fully bloomed. I should be like this, broad-minded, not a bud-like, narrow mind. I need to tell myself, I am offering my broad-mindedness to you in the form of this flower. If you do that in that way, it will work. So that you are continuously teaching yourself, correcting yourself, and making yourself come up in life. But people say in other ways, Lalita likes this flower. If you do with this flower, lot of flowers, lot of money will come. Right? That's not right. No. First of all, whatever you offer, is it belonging to you?
No, nothing is yours.
Nothing is yours, even the sounds. The breath is also not yours. She gives you, that's why you are breathing. So nothing is ours. So let us not feel, if I offer, that I factor should be removed. Every upadhi is a learning curve for us. Incense stick. While burning the incense stick, you focus on all the impurities we have, anger, lust, greed. Amma, in the fire of your knowledge, let them burn completely. In the fragrance coming from my virtuous life, righteous life, I am offering to you.
Wonderful.
That kind of offer definitely will work. Not the, flowers and...
this particular flower of this particular color. Guruji, is it also possible? So many people would have this doubt that within a day, they might not be able to recite Lalita Sahasranam, like the 1,000 names. They might not be able to recite all of them. So is it possible that they can pick up a few names as per their desires? Like if they want a partner, a good partner, they can choose certain names from the 1,000 names.
365 lines are there. Each line helps you materialistically and spiritually also. Kami se baddha mangalya sutra sobhale gandhara. That's for marriage of the female. Kameshwar mukhalok kalpita sri ganeshwara. That's for getting children. Mooladhara ambujaruda panchabhaktra asti sanstha. Back pain. Manikya magutakara janudbha virazda. Knee pain. Everything is there. Every line helps you in some way or other. Maheshwari, Mahadevi, Mahalakshmi, Bharapriya. That line for money, job, business. But that is there. You need to do it for 90 days if you are doing like that, picking up some line and doing. And only first day you have to have a desire. Amma, I am doing this for my marriage. The second day, you should not have the desire because you told her no.
So she has it now. She's taking care of it.
I handed my...
And this is my desire, you take it.
That's it. And then you need to thank mother. Amma, just because I'm not married, I have the opportunity of reciting this line for 90 days.
Yes.
Thank you for this.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
The person who takes the difficulty as an opportunity is a saint. So you'll definitely get married within not 90 days, within a month. Because she doesn't want to become a saint. So that's the thing. Each, you can pick up some lines. Also, it's called a samudaya, vidya samudaya. Like Bhavani, Bhavana, all the 10 words after Bhavani. Bhavani, Bhavana, Gumya, Bhavani, Gutarika, Bhadra Priya, Bhadramurti, Bhakta Sobhagyadayini, Bhakti Priya, Bhakti Vasya, Bhakti Gumya, Bhayabaha. These 10 lines are called Bhavani Vidya.
Bhavani Vidya.
So you can take the 10 lines. Bhavani Vidya is for achieving anything what you want. And also controlling another desire. And another thing, suppose you are getting thrown away with all materialistic desire, then nirmantras, I told no, nirmama, mamata, antri, nishpapa, papanasni, nishkrodha, krodha, all nirmantras they say. That set you can recite if you want to move away from the materialistic flood of the required desires and then move towards spirituality. So many vidyas are there. Katyayani, Kalantri, Kamalakshmi Sevita. This Katyayani is for also getting married.
Katyayani.
Oh, Bhavani Vidya is there. So many vidyas are there. You can take that set and recite them. But again, the rule is only first day you should have that desire. After that, you should forget about your desire and recite as if you have an opportunity to recite that kind of. There is another way of reciting. Suppose, for more power, suppose this Manikya Makutakara Janadvavirajda is the line. And you take that line, put that line before and after every line. And recite the whole Lalita Sahasranama. That means Manikya Makutakara Janadvavirajda Sri Mata Sri Maharajni Sri Matsimatra Sri Manikya Makutakara Janadvavirajda, like that. It will take 1.5 hours for one recitation.
And then what will it do, Guruji?
It will remove the knee pain. If you crisscross your hands like this, about 80% results we have achieved. 90 days, same time, same place. If you can do. Like that, you can do what is called Samputi Karana. If somebody is not able to recite like this, if they ask through you to us, we'll send them the audio files also. You know very well, we don't charge anything, we are not commercial. We send them the audio. All they have to do is listen to the audio file, keeping their hands like this. It's a healing for them. Lalita Sahasranama is a healer, is a materialistic provider, it's a moksha, jnana provider, whatnot. It's a complete blessing which Amba has given to you.
Guruji, you said it is her blessing only. So the desire to even speak her 1,000 names, or the desire to, click on this podcast and listen to this whole conversation, do you think it is her desire that she wants me to have this podcast? She wants my viewers to listen to this and make Lalita Sahasranama a part of their lives. Do you think it's her choice?
How many cameramans you have?
Right now? Here?
In your, maybe 10, 15.
Yeah.
Only one person is in this podcast.
It's her desire.
Not only we two, even the cameraman is destined to listen to. Everything, every date, every time, and also every question you have. That's why they say, Amatir medha sritis spritir anuttama. Amatir, mati means thought. Amati means, I am before your thought. Don't think that your thought is yours. People think I'm having bad thoughts. There is no bad thought, there is no good thought. In Chandi part, it is been told very clearly, if the time is good, you will come as a Lakshmi and give us good thought and make us do good things. If the time is bad, you are coming to us as Alakshmi and give us bad thoughts and make us do bad things. So, not only this podcast or everything in this world is going as per her direction, her wish. To know this, no amount of lives is enough. By the time you know, again you go get into Maya. Every time you say, I need to bring up my children, I need to do. That's why they say, accept everything in the world and analyze yourself continuously. One day you will hit the jackpot.
Guruji, as we already talked about it, that Lalita Sahasranama is capable of giving you the moksha. But she is also giving you all the materialistic desires as well. So many people would think that I am having all the desires. How would I reach to that state of moksha? How is that possible? That at one point of time, she will give you all your desires. She will fulfill all your desires. And then at one point, you will attain moksha. You will detach from all of it. How does that happen?
So the person can think, I'm having all the desires. How can I have moksha? The moment he has got that doubt, he is blessed. So many people don't understand that the desire is an obstruction for moksha. At least this fellow is understanding when I am having desire, how can I get moksha? That itself is a blessing of Mother. Number one. I give you one more example. It's not exactly comparable to these great words. Suppose you are hungry. That is the first desire. And I serve you some dish. You have that dish? Some other dish you are asking. I said, you have vegetable manchuria? Yes. I have. Something. Rasagulla? Yes.
Yes. Rasmalai.
Ice cream? Yes. Pan? Yes. Do you want anything else? No, I am full. That's moksha. At one point, you will be full. But to get to that point, you may have to take so many janmas. And so many desires will come. So, the best way of attaining moksha is talking to Mother through Lalita Sahasranama. Amma, you say that my desire is an obstruction for moksha. I am a jeevan. I am bound to have desire. You gave me a mind, and the mind will have desire. You either fulfill all my desires or kill my desires. In both ways, I can attain moksha.
It's you only.
That is the one. You fulfill my desires or kill my desire. Killing is done here, fulfillment is done here. Killing is done here. Varahi. Its fulfillment is all these places. So, in that way, if you pray and recite Lalita Sahasranama for attaining one desire, having desire is not bad. But at any point, you need to know that this is an obstruction for me for getting to the completeness. And with that feeling, you have the desires and you get it fulfilled, one day you will reach. It's very difficult for anybody, even if I say you should not have desire at all. Well, before you put a question, you have a desire to put the question. Before I answer, I have a desire to answer your question. That small part is always there. You can't be coming out of that. Only one mantra can help.
Which is?
Om Hrim Haum Namah Shivaya. Om Hrim Haum. Not Hraum. Namah Shivaya. Okay. That mantra controls the desires, like I think. See, what you want from the desire, Ananda. You get married because for the Ananda. Get children, Ananda. Get money, Ananda. Do this podcast, Ananda. You are missing that Ananda part.
That's why.
If you have asked Ananda, all these are not necessary. But you are going on a retail basis, not wholesale basis. Wholesale basis is Ananda. So, Om Hrim Haum Namah Shivaya kills all the desire at the root level, Mooladhara, and gives you the ultimate ananda without having to go through all this desire, fulfillment, action, all these things. The ananda is there, you don't need to go. That mantra helps here. For me, a lot of time, I still have a desire. I need to construct a Peetham, Sri Vidya Jnana Peetham in Kanchipuram. Where I can say, I can console myself, well, that's spiritual desire. But she says, desire is a desire.
Right.
She will not excuse me. Desire is a desire. So, the Shiva mantra only can save you. If people think that they are being carried away by desire after desire and they want to attain moksha, then Om Hrim Om Namah Shivaya.
Guruji, I've heard this from a lot of people that Lalita Sahasranama also contains some secret codes of the universe. Which are these codes that people talk about? Why do you laugh?
No. The way the people are attracted by the words secret and code.
Codes.
Bhaskar Raya, who has given the analysis and discourse on Lalita Sahasranama, he is the authority. He said, Raga Swarupa Pashadja Krodhakarang Sodana, that line, that itself is a Bala mantra. He decoded each word and then, like that, some lines are there. If you decode from the sounds and then you arrive at a conclusion that it is that mantra. In fact, it is not necessary for the listeners or the one who recites to know that subject also. Because then their attention will be moving away from the mother and then what this mantra, is there a code in this, is there any code in this? Every mantra, in fact, Sri Mata, that word you will take. I'm decoding that. Sri, that's how they decode every Sakara, Rakara, Ikara. These three sounds are there. Sa stands for knowledge, Saraswati. Ra stands for fire, Chaitanya. E stands for power. Mata is measurement. The one who cannot be measured, the one who cannot be worshipped is also Mata. So, Sri Mata is also mother. Mother gives you mother knows what you want and gives it, whether you ask for it or don't ask for it, yes or no. When you are a child, even if you are sleeping, she used to wake you up and feed. But when you are grown up, if you are having fever and want ice cream, no. That's the same situation for the jiva. If your materialistic desire is not fulfilled, don't go into other aspects of how to achieve that, how to do big homas and anything. 2 times you do, okay, fine. Amma, you take care of it. Whenever I need it, you give it. Leave and focus on other things. Otherwise, your whole life, you're focusing only on one thing. If you go up after the death, if the Yamadharmaraja is there or not, nobody can say, what did you do? I focused on this. Is that the reason you have been sent out to the earth? No. So, they say, Sri Mata is, suppose, the mother who gives you fire of knowledge, fire-like knowledge, which will be the power to protect you from Maya. That is the one mantra, Sri Mata. So, like that, every word can be analyzed and every word can be decoded and it gives you some effect. But are we scholars to decode everything? Can we spend times? Amma, I don't know anything about the codes and decodes and power. I know one thing. Through this, I can connect to you. And then with that openness, if you can recite every syllable, leave alone sentence, every syllable is a mantra.
Wonderful.
Akaradik shakaranta matruka vaikari vakswarupini, she says. Lalita Sahasranam, it gives you complete knowledge. I'll tell you one, you talk to me about decoding mantras. How I decode? savyapasavya margastha. That means there is no good, there is no bad, there is no right, there is no wrong. People can learn from that. Why do they get fear? If I don't recite it properly, then negative thing will happen. If I don't do the puja properly, Amma will curse. But he said savyapasavya margastha. Nityatrupta, anityatrupta. Both words will come in Lalita Sahasranama. Decode. You should be nityatrupta. That means always trupti, satisfied with your materialistic life. Anityatrupta. You should never be satisfied with the spiritual life. I'm doing so much puja. No, I'm doing nothing.
Right.
But with this, I'm having. That's fine. So all these words also they can be decoded as life principle. If you understand like that, Lalita Sahasranama will be a beautiful mother. Mother comes to you in 1,000 forms or 365 lines to guide you properly every day. That is what my description about Lalita Sahasranama.
And I'm sure, Guruji, this podcast of ours, this discussion will motivate a lot of people to get more closer to Devi through Lalita Sahasranama. And I highly believe that it is her desire only for anybody who watches this podcast, for me also, that it's her way to bring me or any of my viewer closer to her. So thank you so much for this wonderful discussion. Yeah. Shri Matre Namah. So you let me know in the comment section, how did you like today's discussion? Do you listen to Lalita Sahasranama every day? How has it transformed your life? Have you got the material progression? Have you got the spiritual progression? Do let me know your experiences with Lalita Sahasranama. How do you feel Devi's presence in your life? Do let me know. I'll keep bringing you such insightful discussions also for the upcoming podcast on Devi, on Lalita Sahasranama, on Sri Vidya. Whatever your doubts are, put them in the comment section that you want to ask. I'll keep bringing you such insightful discussions. This is your host, Rangoli Sharma. I'll see you in another podcast. Namaste.